What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to check out the Union Arena Attack on Titan cards and look at what the market prices seem to be for these cards in Japan. Take a look at the set as a whole, some of those signed cards, some of those pen signed cards, and just look at some incredible information we have had. So this set literally just came out Friday. I'm recording this Monday, so it's only just come out in Japan. I don't even have my boxes that I'm going to open. Obviously, I'm going to have to wait for the international shipping on that, but we've had some massive reveals, right? We've got both the 01 cards for Eren and Mikasa. They've both been pulled, they've both surfaced, and they have, some of these have sold, right? We have public listings of them selling, right? So first off, let's just start at the most expensive one. So as you can see, we've got the 001 serial on that, and that means typically the 01 card is going to be the most desired and expensive of all of the serial cards. As you can see, look at it, it looks absolutely amazing. This is in a Japanese store. I don't know if they pulled it or they bought it off someone. A lot of Japanese stores had buy lists out for these serialized cards at around 1 million yen for either the Mikasa or the Eren. Now, obviously, this is the 01, so it demands a much higher price, and it is the Mikasa, and it is 2 million. It's basically 2.5 million yen. We've got 2,480,000. If we go on and convert that to US dollars, 15,000 US dollars. So yeah, whether they pulled that themselves and opened cases or they actually bought that from someone who pulled it, I don't know, but that is a Japanese store that managed to obtain the 001 Mikasa pen signed serialized action point card. Honestly, this kind of stuff right here is what gets me excited. Just seeing this, you know, pen signed, serial on it. It's just, I just love this. It's incredible. They're doing an amazing job with Union Arena and adding things like this, like make it super collectible. So yeah, we've got $15,000 for one of the cards in the set. But also publicly, we've got a public sale. So we've got the Eren 001 pen signed. This actually got auctioned off. So I'm on Buy, where you can go to bid on things for like Yahoo, Japan's auctions and things, because obviously you can't access the site outside of Japan. So this allows you to bid and get involved in those auctions. Now, you would have some hefty import fees on a card like this, but yeah, here we go. We've got the Eren 001. So both 001s have surfaced of both cards. So yeah, these are going to be the most expensive serial numbers of the cards, and we've got a sold price here for 1.5 million yen. So he actually sold publicly. This auction was very quick as well. It was literally up for 2 days, and that sold for 1.5 million, which is, well, in UK currency, we're looking at £7,860. You've then got shipping and imports on that if you were buying it outside of Japan. Obviously, someone within Japan could have purchased this as well. So that's probably the equivalent of roughly sort of $9,000 potentially. Yeah, so we've literally had the two biggest, most expensive cards literally come out like that, get pulled straight away literally on the release day, and they're already moving hands, they're already being sold. I mean, I get it. If you've pulled that and maybe you just opened a case, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a card. But yeah, it's incredible. Obviously, Japanese stores had sort of buy lists out around 1 million yen for just any serial number card. So that gives you a rough price of potentially the market price. If you obtain or get lucky and pull a serial, it's roughly 1 million yen for either the Eren or Mikasa. In terms of how many there are, sometimes Union Arena have disclosed the amount of serials. Sometimes they haven't. It just seems to be inconsistent. As far as I'm aware, obviously, by the time this video goes out, if you're watching it in the future, as far as I'm aware, we've only had numbers up to 30. So I think we've had a number beyond 25, but below 30. So a lot of people aren't sure if we've got 30 serial pen signed cards of each character, or if it's going to go up to 50. Based on the amount that's kind of been surfacing, I would personally assume if we've not seen over 30 at this point, it's very unlikely that there's 50, because I would have expected to have seen that. Now, obviously, as more gets opened, you know, I don't even have my boxes yet. I didn't get many, but you know what I mean? Like, there's still going to be a lot of product out there that's still not opened. But yeah, as time goes on, if you are aware of serials beyond 30, drop it in the comments. I'll pin it so then everyone can know roughly how many of these cards actually exist out there. But yeah, as it stands, I think it might be safe to assume, as of recording this, that potentially we're only going up to 30 on these ones. So yeah, two massive ones there. But let's look at what else you can get in the set, because obviously there's still signed cards in the set. They're just not hand signed and serialized. So if I head on over to AOT, we can just take a look at sort of the prices. So we've got the 3 stars here. Don't really have many images, but both 3 stars. There was a Levi, there was an Aaron 3-star as well. I think they disclosed that quite recently, so my last video I didn't have the images of them on there. Maybe if we go to buy, we might be able to see some of them 3 stars, but I don't think we've got any 3 stars on buy for Attack on Titan. But yeah, there was 3-star cards with signed signatures. Again, these are looking at around 100,000 yen per signed 3-star card, which is around sort of $600 US. And obviously 3-star SRs aren't really like guaranteed per case. You're guaranteed to get a 2-star in a case and an action point card, but the 3 stars typically are just sort of a bit more randomized from that side of things. We've actually got some 2 stars here. Again, loads are out of stock, but we've only got 1 in stock here, and it is 20,000 yen. The rest are out of stock, and most of them are a lot more expensive. Let's just translate the page so we can actually see what characters are what prices. So yeah, we've got 2 Levi, 2 stars here, around 50,000 roughly between the 2. We got Mikasa. Armin is the only one in stock on AOT. But yeah, they're the prices for the 2 stars. I believe on buy kind of represents the same sort of prices. So yeah, we've got a few solds here for Levi at around 52,000 yen. There's some listings available still, so you're probably looking at around $300 US on that card there. We got a Mikasa here, 2-star with the signature stamped on, a little bit cheaper. So the Levi seems to be demanding a little bit more there. And yeah, the Armin is definitely cheaper. We're looking at sort of 20,000 yen. It's about £100. So you're probably looking at around $120 US. We've got some really nice action point cards here. But yeah, obviously if you want to pick up some of these cards, obviously it seems AOT really doesn't have that much in stock. I mean, even the 1-star SRs, they're completely out of stock on those 1 stars. The 1 stars did not have signatures. It's only the 2 stars and above. But they still look incredible. These designs and what they're doing with the cards and set seriously just looks amazing. But yeah, they've got all the SRs bar this one in stock. So I mean, even the SRs looks amazing. They had texture on them, so yeah, just looked really nice. But yeah, if you're interested, potentially buys might be the best place to try and pick up some of them. I'm sure there's other single sites in Japan you can grab some of these cards on. But yeah, that's the info, that's the news. We've got 15,000 US dollar Attack on Titan Union Arena card here in a Japanese store. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I will be opening a box as soon as it arrives, so if you want to see that video, make sure to subscribe. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.